everyone, welcome back. I've got one of my Mad Collective giant beauty hauls, mainly beauty and some essentials and some luxury high-end and some middle ground stuff. I don't think it really needs much further of an introduction, so I'll just start. Actually, I'll start first with the two items I got from the Body Shop. So it came in this lovely brown paper bag saying "Feels so good, the Body Shop." It's been ages. I don't know what it is about me. Sometimes I just seem to shop at the Body Shop once a year. Around this time, I think around May last year. So now it's April. So yeah, literally once a year I just have a Body Shop craving, but I just don't really, you know, go to the Body Shop other than that. Weird. But I've got these two items anyway. They were giant body butters. They were £28 reduced to 18, but then there were two for 26, so I got two. This is the mango one, which I just put on my legs today, so I've got a tiny dent in that. Smells gorgeous. They no longer print on there what skin type the butters are for, because they used to say sort of normal to dry and very dry, etc. So I did ask a member of staff because the information is still available. They are still catered. You can feel one's thinner than the other. For example, I love the clementine smelling one, but it isn't nowhere near as moisturising because I think that one's for normal skin. So I did ask. The mango is for very dry skin, so it's equal to, for example, the coconut one, and the honey is for dry skin. So I think that one's equal to, say, like, for example, what other one's for dry skin? The olive one. I'm not sure if that's for the dry or a very dry skin. Anywho, these are the two I got. I thought the honey one would be lovely because it's sort of a all year round scent in my eyes. I can use the mango over spring summer, and then for autumn winter I can go for the honey. So I don't know if I'm being honey mania, it's called. I don't know if I'm just being a little bit optimistic, but I feel as though I was trying to get a year's worth of body butter, and then I only shop at the Body Shop once a year. So yeah, that was by accident. Bit of a spoiler for next haul I'm doing. I've got a £5 off skincare voucher and £3 off makeup voucher, which looks like it includes brushes as well, which you know is my jam. So yeah, I don't know how long they'll be giving these out for, but if you want money off and you're thinking about buying skincare or makeup, get your first item first, because I hate it when you buy stuff and then they give you a voucher for the thing that you're buying. So just a bit of a tip. I did pick up a few bits from Wilco's. This is more the essential side of things. So I got a nail polish remover at the acetone and the acetone free formula, just so I've got options depending on, you know, whether or not I'm going to be doing shellac or not, my sort of gel at home gel UV nails that I do. Also got this body brush, which I've already used. I actually really like it. It feels like cheaper than the one I bought from the Superdrug last year. But that one broke on me, so I'm hoping this one doesn't, and so far I feel as though it doesn't look like it's the sort of plastic that would crack if it's dropped. If you dropped it and really went for it, I'm sure it would, but for my Superdrug one, it got like a crack on it from being dropped, and eventually I was scrubbing away and it just sort of snapped. It's got like a lovely massagey part on the back there. It was literally a few pounds. I just feel like, although I do love a good body scrub, nothing does the job as well as a brush will do. I feel like you really get to work with a brush, and we are coming to self-tan season. I also got my Colgate Holy Grail Advanced White teeth in 14 days. If you watch my channel, you've seen that a million times, so I'm just going to leave that there. But if you do want whiter teeth without having to use a treatment, I'll definitely consider that, because I really love that toothpaste and it does make your teeth whiter. It was actually my 1 year anniversary near the end of March, and my husband bought me some perfume for my anniversary, for our anniversary. I actually bought him some Jack Daniels because that's just what he loves. So he got it me wrapped in this lovely paper, and 1 year anniversary has a paper theme to it, so that was his reason for going for that. And he got this for me because he absolutely adores the scent. It's Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs, which is an eau de toilette. I do like the scent. I really like the scent. I think he loves the scent more than I like the scent, but I like it for the fact that he loves it as well, if that makes sense. So yeah, I love the smell of it, but I also really love the fact that he enjoys it. So if it's going to be something that's going to get a reaction from him, that he's going to enjoy it, not too much of a reaction, but yeah, if it's going to get a positive reaction from him, then it's good in my book. To be honest, I think every perfume would get a positive reaction from him, but he's convinced that this is the one that he really loves. So it's beautiful packaging. It'll just sit lovely on my dressing table. I mean, a very, very long time since I've had a high-end perfume, had a high-end scent, so it's exciting to try it. I just feel as though it's particularly good for spring. It will be particularly good for spring. So yeah, that's Daisy Dream by Marc Jacobs. He also ended up getting me a second perfume, not on purpose, but by accident. He bought himself FC UK Friction, and he thought he loved the scent so much that he decided to buy another one, and he thought this was there was two different scents. He didn't realise one was for him and one was for her, so he accidentally bought himself a woman's perfume. And so he got me this. I actually love the bottle. Now this is more of a summery scent. I really, really like the scent of this one. It's an eau de parfum, so I think I have tried them both, and I do feel this just lasts a little bit longer than Marc Jacobs, because it's not just automatically because it's an eau de toilette, but I've tried them both and I think it does last a bit longer. And it is a lot cheaper. So I personally am not sure I would repurchase the eau de toilette. If I was going to repurchase the other scent, the Marc Jacobs, I would see if they have an eau de parfum and purchase that one. I'd rather spend that little bit more if it was myself. My husband does not know the difference whatsoever, so he didn't sort of think, oh, I'll get that one because it's cheaper. He doesn't understand. He would have gone with whatever the sales assistant told him to do. I then nipped in Superdrug and picked up a few bits there. I got this Elegant Touch Rapid Dry for Nails with Vitamin E spray. I personally don't mind waiting for my nail polish to dry, but my 3-year-old has started to get into having her nails painted. She'll be 4 in August and she can't help herself, so I was hoping that would help us to stop it smudging. And also I do find that nail polish dries a lot slower in the summer, and so for that reason I just thought that might be helpful. I also picked up a waterproof mascara because I really need one for my brother's wedding, because I'm going to cry my eyes out. And it's I went with Volume Flash Scandalise waterproof mascara. I do love Rimmel. I like their mascaras, but I wouldn't say they were the best. I do prefer, for example, Maybelline mascaras. But it was 3 for 2, so I went with a Rimmel mascara. The brush seemed quite nice. It's a natural bristle brush, which I'm into. And it's just in black, so I've got no idea what it's going to be like. Let's see. I also picked up this Exaggerate lip liner from Rimmel in East End Snob. This is the only lip liner I've ever in my life used up and then repurchased. I have accidentally repurchased a liner in the past just because I didn't realise I already owned it. This is the only liner I've actually repurchased after using up. And you don't get a huge amount of product with it. I'll just show you. So it's not actually that cost effective, but I just love the colour. I've got it on today. Obviously it doesn't need sharpening, which is a bonus. I have it on today and it's the only lip liner I've ever used where I can overdraw my lips and still feel comfortable, like it's not too much. The foundation I got was the Rimmel Lasting Finish. I don't need any more foundation, God knows, but I've got my fake tan on at the minute, and I don't know if you can tell from this video, I think it's really obvious, but my face is a lighter colour to my body. And I took a photograph earlier because this is my practice makeup for the wedding, for my bridesmaid's makeup, and I felt as though my face was white in the photo compared to my body. So I bought this in 201 Classic Beige. I do already own soft beige, and I've said before that I just don't like the tone of that colour. I also picked up 2 of my hair colour, which I use 4.62 Dark Garnet by Garnier Olia, and I also picked up a lip balm for my car. I like these plain lip balms for my car because I like something I can quickly shove on when I'm driving without looking. And this I've got practice doing that with, but the last one I got was from Boots and it had SPF in it, and it gave me this horrible, disgusting feeling and taste at the back of my throat. I can feel my throat closing up just thinking about it. So I went with this one from Superdrug, which is the Little Moisturising Blue Stick Hydrating Lip Balm. It's only about 70p or something like that. The last thing I picked up from Superdrug was for my husband, and it was the Nivea for Men Sensitive Post Shave Balm. So recently got through 2 of these, and plus I wanted to try it as a primer, Nikki Tutorial style. I haven't tried it yet, but this is his favourite post shave balm, and apparently, according to him, the only one he'll use. He doesn't know anything about the whole YouTube women taking over this product sort of hype. He's been using it for years. Apparently it's the best, so yeah, I picked that up for him. Now, I didn't go to the US myself, but a friend of mine went to the US recently, a very good friend of mine, and she offered to pick something up from me from Sephora. So I've never placed an online order with Sephora, but I got this from Sephora, and it's the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette. I just had to have this. I'm going to be on a no-buy now for eyeshadow for the rest of the year, definitely. But I just really wanted this because I'd seen it in so many people's 2015 favourites. It's basically, you'll have seen it before, it's 3 quads, cool, neutral and warm, and they're all matte, which is a hooded girl's dream. So yes, I'm really excited. I think it's going to complement so many of my palettes that do have sort of all shimmers and 1 or 2 mattes, which a lot of palettes tend to do. I do have the Makeup Revolution matte palette, which I really love. I just feel like this is going to end up being a cult classic. It's already something that's just so talked about. I couldn't resist. I gave into the hype, guys. And the other product I'm going to show you, which is on its own in this haul, it wasn't bought from a shop. It's the myfancysoaps toiletries with essential oils. My mother-in-law started this company and I wanted to mention it. I'll leave the details in the description bar. And she makes handmade soaps and they're absolutely stunning. She makes children ones as well. So she's made Scarlet one that looked like a giant jelly bean, and some Easter egg ones as well, which she's really into. I think this one is supposed to be lemongrass, she said. So also she's asked for some opinions on what sort of scents that you think people would want to buy. So if you could leave me some comments in the comments field. Yeah, I think that's lemongrass. To say what you think. I told her I thought I would quite like orangey scents, and also stuff like butterscotch and those sort of sweet sort of scents. But yeah, if there's a particular scent of soap you've always wanted to use but you can't find anywhere, then just let me know in the comments and I'll pass the information on to her. That'd be really helpful to get your feedback on that. I'm next going to show you the bits I got from TK Maxx. They're in a Primark bag, but they were from TK Maxx. I picked up this Hello Kitty by OPI set. Now I saw this on Jenny Claire Fox's channel, who I mentioned in my last month's favourites, and she reviewed these, and so they took my eye there. I'm not a big like Hello Kitty collector or anything. I mean, I've heard of Hello Kitty and I liked her when I was younger. It wasn't that, it was the colours that I was drawn to. So what you get in the set is this lovely milky, so I would call that like a really light milkshake pink, and I would call this a dark milkshake pink. That would just be my sort of take on that. I have worn this colour, and the formula I'm over the moon with. I mean, I used to rave about my Technic polishes for 99p, going, oh, for 99p the formula is really good. It is good for the price, but then when you try something like this, it just makes it hard to tolerate anything that's less good, if that makes sense. The formula is amazing. I think these are the first OPI polishes I've ever owned, and I was so happy with them. I've actually gone online and ordered 2 more from the Hello Kitty collection as well. So I've got the black here, which is called Never Have Too Many Friends. I've got the darker pink, which is still a creamy colour, Look at My Bow, and Let's Be Friends is the very light milkshake colour. I don't know if it looks like I've got this middle shade on, but I haven't. I've got something completely different on my nails today. So yeah, I really am excited to try these other 2 colours because I have run out of black. I don't have any black. I usually get the Barry M black. And these are really lovely. Usually when you go for these lighter sort of colours that have a white base to them, if you pick a cheaper brand, they go very streaky and just they don't look good, and this is lovely. As I said, I have tried it and I really am enjoying it. Oh, they also came with, if I can reach it, yeah, they came with like a little Swarovski crystal set that you could use for nail art. Not sure if I'll use that, but yeah, it's a nice little touch. Yeah, so they came with that, and then that's why you've got the nail glue included on there. And then I also picked up, because I went a bit OPI crazy, I then picked up this little Hawaiian set, which is Little Hula's mini nail lacquers by OPI. Let's move my nail stuff out the way. So this was reduced to £5. Oh, the Hello Kitty set was £16.99. So this kit comes with 4 little polishes, and you've got, I'm honestly not going to say what they're called, because I mean Susie Shops and Island Hops I can say, but the rest of them are just, and that one's Aloha from OPI, but the other 2, I mean the names, look, I'm not even going to try it, I'm not even going to embarrass myself, but this one reminds me of a colour by Technic called Bora Bora Beach, which I absolutely love, but as I say, the formula obviously isn't as good, but it's not going to be, is it, if you compare like a 99p polish to these. This one I don't necessarily need, because although it is different to the other pinks, it's still a pink at the end of the day, but this coral took my eye, and this mint is very similar to one I mentioned in last month's favourite. It's slightly more green than it is blue, but it's very similar to this Makeup Revolution polish that I got in my 2015 advent calendar from Makeup Revolution. And I love the colour, but the formula just won't last on me, so I'm just really hoping that this will give me what I'm used to with that colour, but with a formula that's actually going to last for some length of time. So that was that. And then the last thing I picked up from TK Maxx was a recommendation from a friend and fellow YouTuber of mine, called choccykaz, and I know I mention her all the time, but she just gives me great recommendations. What can I say? She never lets me down. So this is Carla Wet and Silky detangling hairbrush, and it's eco-friendly. Now I think I might have got a different one to the one she recommended. I'm not sure if I got it right with the one that I got. Let me know, Kaz, if you're watching this, did I pick the right one? But I will say that if I didn't pick the right one, I'm glad, because I've used this and it's absolutely brilliant. I'm so happy that I never have to use that stupid Tangle Teezer Aqua Splash ever again. So yeah, that's the Carla Wet and Silky brush. I'm just going to show you this one clothing piece, just because I completely forgot to put it in my last clothing haul, and it's just this oversized t-shirt from Primark. It's nothing special, it's a couple of pounds, but I deliberately bought it absolutely huge. I'm like a size 12 to 14, I bought it in a size 20 just because I wanted to wear it off the shoulder, and I had a particular idea in mind of how I was going to style it, which is with strap top underneath and little denim shorts. So I'll just try and stand up and show you. I just wanted to sort of wear it so you could let me see if I can get up here. Usually I do my try when I show you downstairs in the living room, but I just wanted to wear it sort of really loose and comfy with denim shorts. Hopefully that will give you an idea, and I'll just show you at the back there. So it didn't come to specifically be worn like this. It's supposed to be like a normal t-shirt, so just kind of like that, if it was going to like fit me my size, like that. But I have loads of t-shirts like that, so I just bought it to style like this, but I just bought it in one colour just in case I didn't like it. A huge bag here of stuff from ASDA, mainly hair products, which I'm going to try. I really wanted to try, so I got them, obviously. But first of all, before I show you that, I'm going to show you what my husband got me from Hotel Chocolat. So this is a little bunny that I got from a relative. It's Chocolat, which is the Aldi brand, which is absolutely delicious, by the way. If you haven't tried it, you need to. It's very is. Hotel Chocolat is quite high end when it comes to chocolate, so it's not cheap at all. But what he got me is the Caramel City Bunnies. He also got me strawberries and cream. He has confessed when it comes to the strawberries and cream, he was hoping that I would share them with him, and of course I will, definitely. I'll share all of it with him. I can't imagine me eating all of this by myself. And then Eggs on Parade he bought me. It says on the packaging, the thing with Hotel Chocolat is they don't use hydrogenated vegetable fats, and they use chocolatiers and things for their boxes, so they don't have the highest shelf life on them. So yeah, these expire in August, those in July, and these in July as well. So I will need help with them, because like I say, they don't have the highest shelf life on them. And then he got me this scrambled egg set, which is the caramel set. Let's check the expiry on July again. So yeah, I think I will need help with these. And thank you to my lovely hubby for that. So yeah, let's show you what I got hair care wise. So, oh god, I can barely lift it. First of all, these I use to take my makeup off, and for cleaning, and for my daughter, and basically for everything. So one's already been taken out. They're 5 for £3. They're the Little Angel sensitive wipes. They always stay moist because they have this plastic cap on them. I would just highly recommend them. So first of all, I'll just get the boring one out of the way. It's the Garnier Ultimate Blends Sleep Perfector Oil. Boring in the sense that I've mentioned it a million times, but that is at the moment my holy grail oil. I've got here, sorry if I'm saying a lot, I've just realised I'm saying it a lot, I apologise. I'll make an effort not to. This is the Tresemme Expert Selection Botanique Nourish and Replenish Silicone Free Hydrating Mist with coconut milk and aloe vera. I just thought that this would be nice to help my hair stop it going too crispy in the summer, because I have very dry hair, and obviously silicone free is good for curly hair. I say obviously, but sorry if you didn't already know that. Apparently I've recently learnt silicones are bad for curly hair. So I also got the Garnier Ultimate Blend Sleek Restorer Balm. So it's the coconut one for dry and frizzy hair, but it's a balm. And I also wanted to try the Weightless Nourisher Balm for dried out hair from the Mythic Oil. So it's the same line, one's coconut, one's Mythic Oil, which is the looks like a safflower seed oil, virgin olive oil. So what I like about these as well is they're stackable, so that'd be great for storage. I just thought that was a really nice touch. And then I just got a couple of shampoo and conditioners. So first of all, I'll show you the one that I bought to replace my beloved Naturals line from Tresemme, which has been discontinued sadly, which again was great for curly hair. And this is, I've been told from the research I've done on YouTube, this is the ones that were designed to replace that, and that's Botanique Nourish and Replenish Silicone Free Shampoo and Conditioner with coconut milk and aloe vera. So as soon as I get on to using those, I think I'll try and use them consistently for a few weeks, at least 2 to 3 weeks minimum, and then do a review on those. And then again, I had some mixed information, because on some of the YouTubers I watched were saying that these were the replacement for the Naturals or a good alternative. It doesn't say anywhere on here that these are particularly gentle, sort of low in sulfates or in silicone, so I'm not sure they're going to be, but they're the perfectly undone, perfect start for a flowy wavy look. So I don't know if they're designed specifically for curly hair, which I've never really got on with products specifically designed for curly hair, believe it or not. Although I'm very curly, I prefer products that are specifically designed for dry hair. But I wanted to give these a go anyway. Flowing body and texture, and I've got the shampoo and the conditioner. So that's everything in my haul today. I hope it wasn't too long for you. If you've got this far, thank you so much for watching. And thanks to everyone that subscribed. If you're not subscribed, I always forget to say, but please feel free to. I'm not going to say subscribe, because of course you'll subscribe if you want to, but please feel free to. It does mean that you'll get notified when I get a new video out, and it's free of charge to do so. I hope everyone's having a great week, and I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye!